I'm a country girl, grew up in southern Ashland County on a farm, and I loved the architecture of old buildings, old houses, and that's what I started drawing. I've always loved art, and when I was in grade school and middle school and high school, I did all kinds of art projects, and I thought, oh wow, this is what I want to do. And I went to art school, and I thought, you know, you are recording things, you're leaving a legacy in art, and that's really what I wanted to do, and I had nothing else in mind. I've always told my parents that's what I wanted to do. It was easy for them to think in those directions for me, and I got lucky and got accepted right away to the art school I wanted to go to, and from there I was on my way. I have to really find the essence of the object that I'm drawing. Why did I choose this? And when you have a passion about something that you want to draw, you just become very involved, you become one with that piece, and you can do your best job. I do a lot of sketching, using tracing paper to work out my ideas, figuring out which is the best angle to go at to create this. And then from there, the sketching that I feel confident about goes on the good quality paper, and I figure out, am I going to use my halftone pencils, am I going to use pastels, or I'm going to use colored pencils? And that again kind of depends on the subject matter that I have chosen to do. So it's a thinking process, and then you start working it out on paper. And you never really know what direction it's going to go. A drawing always grows and changes as you're working it. I'm very fortunate that my husband has been very supportive over the 40 years that I have been a freelance artist. He came aboard to work with me in the business. I rely on him for critiquing my work. I also rely on him for his excellent qualities in framing. He frames my work, but he not only frames mine, but he has his own customers who thinks he's wonderful too. He's very conscientious about his work. So most days we actually get along and work together very well. So we complement each other, and he's been very supportive of me of all my projects over the years. So I really couldn't be who I am without him as a partner. In 2005, I began a new direction. You know, as an artist, you go through cycles of trying to find who you are and what direction you need to go. And for years, I was the country artist. I did a lot of Amish, which I love doing, and I did a lot of programs on the Amish and the history of the Amish. And sometimes you get to a point where you think, well, you know, what else can I maybe be doing to leave a legacy? And at that time I thought, I need to do something history-wise, educational-wise, and several of my friends are reenactors, and they asked me to start doing their portraits. And I got excited because this was a whole new area for me to go into, and I thought, this is what I want to do. So in 2005, I began doing these portraits, and then in 2007, Mount Vernon Nazarene University asked to showcase the very first show. So my husband is framing all of these things up, and I'm drawing them, and the reenactors are all excited, and we have our first gallery opening of this work that you've worked on 2.5 years, really. And there it is on the wall. I just emotionally cannot tell you how exciting that was. And the crowd that came to look, it was hard work, but in the end, when you see your work all framed up and you see people looking and appreciating it, and you're educating them in that time period, it's just so rewarding. It's just so exciting. That's why I became an artist.